Yes, that is a gutter sliding through my back window. We do that when you got a short bed. Sometimes you have to do that just because it's easier than strapping it in. So that's what we did. First, Miss Black, I have a prize for you for being first. Imagine that. You get a freedom point and a hug when I see you. How about that? I never understood the first thing, like commenting first. I don't get it. If you got a prize, I would get it. It makes sense then. Doesn't make much sense to me though. But to each their own, I guess. What do you get? I don't know. What do you want? Hey, what's up, Zephyr? What'd you change your name to? I can't see it, man. I'm freaking going blind. Like my vision gets worse and worse every day. I couldn't read the back of a screw box today at Lowe's. It's the materials day. You got to go hunt materials down. These people get mad because you give them a price. Okay, so when I give a price, I give the price of the material, anticipating that you're going to go get it, because we've already had the conversation about what I'm going to charge you per hour. So if you want to pay me $150 for a 3-hour trip to Lowe's plus fuel costs, we can do that. You can pay me $200 to go pick the shit up for you. I'd rather you just go get it because, and they don't understand why. And I tried to explain to them, but like a lot of people you deal with are older people, and not all older people, but most older people are just hard to deal with because they don't comprehend what you're trying to say. So like this guy, I'm like, hey, I've dealt with this just recently. So why don't you go get the stuff? I'll tell you what to get because it'll be easier on everybody and it'll save you money. He said, well, I don't have anything big enough to haul it. Son of a bitch. I said, well, I don't really want to charge you for going over here. So how about this? I'm going to do you a solid here and pick it up on my way to getting somebody else some stuff. And you just pay me, whatever. Give me $30 or whatever. He's like, all right. Because I had to pick up some stuff for me, some stuff for another person, some stuff for another person. So if you split the cost 3 ways, it doesn't wind up being much. But when I get there, Lowe's has nothing that the website said they had. Could have just ordered last night and it was going to be there today. But it was supposed to already be there. So I had to change everything, and I called him like, hey, the shit that I told you was going to be $70 is now $120 because I had to change things around and go with a bigger size. And he wasn't very happy. I'm like, hey, dude, this is why I told you to come. If you'd be here right now, you could be making the decisions. You didn't want to come. So I'm here. Here's what I got. Here's how much it is. Do you want me to pay for it or not? Because I'm coming straight to your house to drop your shit off and get my money when I leave here. I got gutters. Whatever. Oh, there's the white. Damn, she did hurry up. But nothing's going to be gained. You keep seeing, I seen a post from Gays Coast to Coast. What?
Sorry, we were all the way on the other side.
I seen a post from CIA agents Coast to Coast.
Nobody can do
Don't know why I'm still getting them. They don't know I'm doing a live stream yet. I don't think.
No, I'm sorry.
Like that. You slam my truck door like that, I get them and put your head in it and slam it.
He'll give you one swirly, man.
Yeah, I'll give you a swirly. My 11-year-old will help.
Not a swirly.
So, but, it was talking about the court expanding warrantless entry. I mean, they've already expanded it to the degree that warrants are no longer needed. And it has been found, the Supreme Court's already found that if they believe that you will be destroying evidence, or how do they word it? I'm going to have to go back and find it, the wording to it. But if there's a possibility that you could be destroying evidence, they can enter your home with the anticipation of gaining a warrant.
Yeah. They didn't have nothing else.
Okay. They can enter your home with the anticipation of gaining a warrant. Red flag laws. Welfare checks. All these things have been put into place so they don't have to have a warrant to enter your home. They can come to your home, think you're selling dope.
It's kind of hard at the ends.
Oh my goodness. I don't care.
Just telling you, I'm sorry.
You should be. See, if you got up and cooked breakfast, we wouldn't be having to eat freaking Walmart chicken sandwiches now, and it wouldn't be hard to do.
I could have got up and cooked breakfast, but nobody said they was hungry, and...
I'm always hungry. I'm fat.
Oh, what is this?
A bug?
What is that? Oh, some kind of sauce on it.
Well, this tastes like shit, so you never saw it. But they put all this shit into place so that like warrants are no longer needed. And then if they bust you for not having a warrant, your options are to now sit in jail and fight or cop out and go do whatever time it is that they're going to give you. And they are going to give you some time because that's what they do. Because they've made slavery legal and that's how they benefit from you. And they don't care to do it because you're nobody. They're all going to hell. There's a special place in hell for all of them. They're definitely not Chick-fil-A.
No. I wish I wouldn't even bought them now.
I wish you wouldn't have either.
I'm sorry.
I'm hungry. It's food. I don't want to eat it.
Only reason why I am. So bad.
But what does it really mean that they're doing this? Nothing. Nothing's changing.
Should've got this one though.
It's not like news. And if you think it's news, then you haven't been paying attention to what's going on around you because you only care about you. I don't know what else to say about it. It's not like, you know, I think the gist of the article was is that they're trying to, you know, when a cop's in hot pursuit, with big air quotes as they put it, they can enter, like if a suspect enters their home, they can enter their home to get them. But how do they know if it's their home or not? Like, so if somebody runs in your house, can they enter your home to get that person? I'd argue no. It's your fucking house. They better wait till they come out. Just because somebody runs into your home doesn't mean that you knew they were there, number one. And it's not even so much that about what they may or may not find, and that if they find anything, it can't technically be used as evidence in cases against you because they didn't have a warrant to enter your home specifically looking for those things. But I'm pretty sure. I mean, like maybe I might be missing something here, or I might be remembering incorrectly. Don't think so. But wasn't there like this little part in the Constitution where it talked about warrants and how the places and things to be searched must be very specific on what is to be searched for? It must be very specific. That's why when you have a golf ball case, they're also looking for drugs, currency, and what else was on our warrant? Firearms.
Yep.
What else?
All kinds of shit.
All kinds of shit. So they come up with these generic lists of shit that they look for now in every warrant, even when it has nothing to do with the case. Okay,
If they
so
find anything, it's there.
right, so if they find anything, it's theirs, number one. You don't get it back, number two, and they can use it against you as evidence to try to prove you did whatever it is they said you did. Anyway, but none of that shit really matters. Like the sheriff said in Polk County, Florida. You shoot one of our cops. There's no arrest, there's no trial, there's no jury. We're executing you. Like the dude legit said that, and he's still the fucking sheriff, and people are still applauding this dickhead. It really ain't that bad now that you put that stuff on.
Really? It's like Chick-fil-A. Not mine.
No.
He might have got a good one.
Sorry to eat in front of you guys. I haven't ate anything all day. A bowl of ice cream.
Yeah, that's what you asked for.
I did eat a bowl of ice cream this morning. This shit's good, man.
I kind of wish I got some corn dogs.
One more bite and I've had enough. This is definitely not home cooking. I mean, in our lifetimes, I think we'll see it where they're just randomly entering homes. Just because they don't like you. I mean, they legit can do it now. Give cops the power in some states to initiate a red flag order. What does that mean? That means they don't have to have a warrant to enter your home. And whether or not you get charged for the shit that they find or the shit that they take doesn't even matter. They're going to take it. They're not going to enter your home looking for a firearm and pass up the $20,000 in cash laid on the kitchen table. Or pass up that pound of weed you got laid on the kitchen table. I mean, I think everybody should have a real problem with it. But for some reason people don't. They applaud big government. They love it. They want more of it. They need government's hand. Government reminds me of you ever heard the Bubba stories about prison? It's not true, but if it was true, Government reminds me of Bubba with his pocket out, and all these little fuckers running around holding Bubba's pocket, just following him around, tugging on his little rabbit ear pocket. But nothing's going to be gained on our side. You can bitch and moan and complain, and nobody's going to do anything, because when it comes down to it, the pricks with badges on are going to enforce it, and we have to support our heroes. Because everybody knows, if you shut that snatch block up, throw that son of a bitch on the damn floor or something. Step, put your foot on it. There you go. You don't? No? Oh shit. No, I don't even know where I'm going. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on 1 second. I'm back. My bad. Let me find. Where? Yep, that's it. Springville, Tennessee. I'm going the wrong way. Where'd you tell me to turn?
Right, 2.5 miles or 2 or almost 3 miles from here.
Okay. Whatever.
About 3 miles.
Alright. But I mean, it's all downhill. Keep talking about it, but you know, there's nothing else left to say. I seen some dude yesterday, speaking of this. So about 2 months ago, I seen some dude at Family Dollar, and he had a welding truck, but all of his gear went on, just had the welder on. I'm like, why? I said, why'd you weld the more? He said, you know, I won't weld. I said, because you ain't got none of your tools on the truck, just your welder. And he went into the explanation. But yesterday, I was all over the place yesterday, running around, and I seen him in 3 different places. I seen him at the gas station, I seen him somewhere else, and then I seen him at Family Dollar General last night. I was like, damn, do you follow me around? Like, I was going to ask you the same thing. He said, hey man, what was you talking about today? Like, what are you talking about? Like, when you were talking about being overseas. So like, people listen, and they you know, like, hear what you're saying, even they don't know what you're saying. So I took a few minutes to explain to him what I was talking about, this basic rundown of shit. He's 23 years old, like, he totally hates his generation because he's like, they're a bunch of pussies. I'm like, yeah, I don't disagree with you, man, but like, you know, are you a pussy? Like, where's your line? Where's your line when you say, you know what, I've had enough, look where am I going?
We're going to 3 miles.
I've had enough,
right on
and I will no longer take your bullshit. I will no longer pay your extortion fees and all that shit. Like, where's your line at? It's like, well, I haven't really thought about it, so maybe you should. Can't take the kids anywhere. One's making noise and shit. Government overreach everywhere is massive, man. It's just, does it affect you in a way that bothers you? You know what I mean? That's the kind of what. How much does it touch your soul, or how much does it touch you in a way that makes you cringe? I mean, all governments. I mean, like, this is the natural progression of government, is to have complete control over the people. Ben Franklin wrote about that shit. Madison wrote about it. Even Jefferson wrote about it. It's an unstoppable train without everybody being on board. And there was a quote about ignorance, and I forget who wrote the quote, and I don't remember the quote, but I do remember the quote made a lot of sense. And it just basically talked about how an ignorant population is how easy an ignorant population is to control. And they are, man. And this is a pretty ignorant population of people. Like, they kid last night, I just asked him, I said, what's the Constitution? He said, it's our rights.
They all say that.
Yeah, right after I said to him, I said, people don't even know what the Constitution is in this country at all. I was like, they're fucking ignorant. I said, people are just ignorant. And I said, well, what's the Constitution? He's like, what do you mean? I said, it's a simple question with a simple answer. What's the Constitution? He's like, our rights. I was like, see, you're as dumb as the rest of them. You just don't even fucking know it. But you believe you know it. And people get pissed when I talk to them like that too. Whatever. And like I told him, man, like I said it before, I've sent the message so many times, the message has gotten so short that it's like there's no message anymore. Excuse you. Look at all them steaks, guy. Damn, steaks standing everywhere out there. Look at all them steaks. Little baby steaks. Shush up.
Is that back?
Look at that old house back there. Abandoned. You see abandoned houses everywhere down here for some
It was
reason.
because the back, so I knew it.
Mommy threw it out. So you start saying that every time she lights one up. This just won't smoke my truck.
About there.
We're about there. Shit. I gotta go. I gotta measure this job real quick, guys. So I didn't realize how close it was.
Nice place.
But look at this, like everywhere. So here's the problem with logging everywhere down here. And this is a new problem that is popping up. And I don't know if you can still see where they've logged all that shit back there. So all these places down here, like these farms and houses around this place, are starting to flood because of all the logging. I've ran into it about 4 times now at 3 or 4 different places. 3 or 4 different people I've done jobs for. Like look right here, see all that sand and dirt and shit? That's all from that land being logged, and the trees not soaking up the water, so all that runoff now is gone.
Oh my god, it's horrible over there.
Yeah. So people are they don't know how to deal with this shit.
It's like swallowing.
I told them to call me. I got a solution for
I
you.
think it's this guy right here. Is it?
This is the church. This be a church.
So it's not this person. It's the next one. Keep going.
No, that's the church.
So it's that one. The dirt hill we got to go up. Oh, come on.
That ain't it for sure, right?
200 feet, 150 feet. That is definitely.
That's definitely where they're saying it's at.
But there's no way. That's not where it's at.
We can get up there. But
Okay.
I gotta go, guys. I gotta find this address. I'll let you later. Peace.